The chapter that we are going to discuss today is Deep Water. Deep Water is an autobiographical essay written by William O. Douglas. It is taken from his book of Men and Mountains. If you are afraid of water, especially if you don't know swimming, the title Deep Water instills a sense of fear in your mind. Often our fear grows from a bitter experience. The author, in his attempt to learn swimming, met with an experience that scarred him for his life. He grew an unnatural fear of water. But this story is not about fear. It is about overcoming fear. How does one overcome fear? Not by escaping indeed, rather by confronting it. You must remember that famous tagline from a soft drink ad, "डर के आगे जीत है." The author was afraid of water. This fear grew when he was just 3 or 4 years old. His father took him to a beach in California where waves knocked him down and swept over him. His father laughed, but a fear grew inside him. When he started going to the YMCA pool, that old fear was revived. The pool was basically safe. It was just 2 to 3 feet deep at the shallow end and 9 feet deep at the other. As the drop was gradual, it was safe to learn swimming there, but bad luck didn't stop pursuing him. One day when he was alone at the pool, waiting for others to come, he was thrown into the deep end of the pool by a big bully of a boy. He started drowning. His old fear of water came back, and he was frightened out of his wits. As he drowned, he planned to make a big jump when his feet hit the bottom of the pool and come to the surface of the pool, lie flat on it, and paddle to the edge of the pool. But it didn't happen as he planned. The 9 feet deep pool seemed like 90 feet deep, and coming to the surface was not as easy as he had thought. Before he could even take a deep breath, he was drowning again. His struggle to survive was real, and soon he was losing control on his limbs and his mind. Finally, he was saved by someone, but his life was changed forever. He was gripped by a fear that was unsurpassable. Even when he grew up, his social life was heavily affected. Whenever he planned to go fishing or canoeing, he would be overcome by the same fear of water. But finally he decided to appoint an instructor to learn swimming. After a lot of struggle, both by the author and his instructor, the author perfected the skill of swimming. When he was alone at the pool, the same old fear would return, but he would now look the terror in the eyes and say that he was not afraid anymore. However, he was still not satisfied. He was not sure whether all the terror had left him. He decided to swim across Lake Wentworth in New Hampshire. When he was in the middle of the lake, the terror of water returned only once as he put his face under water and saw only bottomless dark water. However, this lasted a moment or two, and he shrugged it off and swam on. This experience had a deep impact on the author. He realized only those can appreciate terror who have conquered it. There is peace in death. We are actually afraid of the fear of death. He recalled President Roosevelt's words, "All we have to fear is fear itself." The essay teaches us a great life lesson. It acts as a handbook to learn to overcome fear and appreciate life. Keeping in mind the board exam, you need to focus on certain parts of the story. If you are asked how the fear of water grew inside Douglas, you have to talk about his experience on the beach in California when he was just a child, and his experience at the YMCA pool. You have to read in detail his ordeal and his struggle to stay alive while he was drowning. Next, you have to read in detail how he learned to swim under the guidance of an instructor and how he decided to cross Lake Wentworth in New Hampshire to wring off all the fear inside him. The line, "All we have to fear is fear itself," is also very important. If you are asked to explain this line, you have to do so giving examples from his experiences. That's all for today. Thank you.